Hi, I'm Joe Krajcik. I'm the Lappin Phillips Professor of Science Education at Michigan State University in the Create for STEM Institute. You know, we're in a very exciting time in science education today. And the reason why is because in the last 10 to 15 years, we've really learned much about how we can design instruction really to support kids in developing usable knowledge. Knowledge that they can take with them to understand the world they live in and to solve problems. Now, an instructional technique that fits much of what we know is project-based learning. One of the features we know we have to provide children is a reason for why they want to engage in learning. If we don't provide compelling reasons, kids will not really dig into the information to really want to learn. And in a project-based learning environment, every unit, if it's 2 weeks, if it's 8 weeks, if it might even be longer, starts with a driving question that compels kids to really want to learn, provides them with a need to know so that they'll want to get into and dig into and figure out what is actually going on. So driving questions are critical in projects because they provide this need to know, but they also drive the project forward. Now, like in science, driving questions are anchored around phenomena. What's going on with this aspect of the world? How can I explain what is going on? And that's what drives an entire project-based learning unit, is this question, this need to know. And of course, within that, as I just said, kids are experiencing a phenomena that's rich, and they have to go through a series of investigations in order to answer that driving question. And in that process, they are also working with other students to try to make sense. It's not traditionally like we normally see in classrooms. It's learners working together, trying to really make sense, figure out what's going on here. Now, every one of these projects also ends what we like to call an artifact. You can think of an artifact as a final product. And what that final product does is actually summarize, puts together, so it helps build the student's knowledge of answering that driving question. So what we see in a project is that kids are driven by answering a question. And in answering that question, they are working with other students. They're doing investigations where they're actually engaged in designing investigations, constructing models, arguing with each other, and it ends up with an artifact that helps them even build their knowledge further. So that at the end of every project, kids come away with usable knowledge that they can actually use to further understand the world in which they live.